What is the use of love when someone is dead? It's as if like someone is sick and then the person passed away during the sickness, and that is when you have to realize that, oh, you remember there was a medicine that was supposed to kill this thing before it happens. Why am I saying this? Hello everybody, welcome back to Sandy Styles TV or Sandra John TV. Something has been eating me up for a while now. I've tried my best to see how I keep it all to myself, but it seems so unbearable for me. Like, it's about what I saw at Junior Pope's burial. You know, it is very hard for you to try and understand and please people. But one thing I want to beg people is that if you see or know someone that is very close to you, or you once knew before and you once met before, and the person is struggling, doing one or two things out there to ensure that they survive, or they make you happy, or they do everything possible to ensure that things are going well for you, the least you could do, if you could not support a person with money, if you can't support a person financially or whichever way, the least you can just do whenever the person posts, you can actually just like, comment or share. Either if you can't repost the person's post, if you can't share the person's post, you can at least just like. You know, a lot of people love you, but they are waiting for you to die before they can show off that love. You can imagine, like how it is that we are living in a very wicked world that you cannot live to see or feel the love that people has for you. I looked at it and I was like, yes, I can remember during the time that Mohbad died. Mohbad, the one way or the other, has been someone who always speak up and speak out his life out there, and be narrating his story with his songs by trying to tell the world what is actually happening to him. But people did not understand the meaning of his song when he was singing it. They just only took up maybe the beats and just the way he's singing it, and they just find interest in it, but no one was able to listen very carefully in the lyrics that guy was actually demonstrating. There was something that he was actually talking about and he was referring to, but no one understands that until his death. Mohbad never hit #1 when he was alive. Even me personally, as I'm speaking, I don't even know about Mohbad. I don't even know him. I've heard one of his songs before, but I don't even know he was the one that sang the song until when he died, and I was just, oh, is it this guy that sang this song? Was it he? Yes, he's the one. I didn't even know him. I could not support him because I didn't know him. But if you have someone who is very close to you, who you know very well, and you see the person is struggling out there to make it alive, the least you can do is to just support. If you can't support financially, if you can't support by trying to put him out there, if you are a contact person, if you are someone who is socialized like every other artist out there, the least you can just do whenever you come across any of his or her thing, just like, comment, finished. If you wanted to go for it, you can just at least just share. That is a good start. Mohbad died. His death was everywhere. Everybody was shouting, yes, justice for Mohbad, justice for Mohbad. His pictures rampant everywhere. So people even did a billboard for him. So I was like, wow, was this guy this famous? He was not famous like this when he was alive. You could imagine that people actually loved this guy, or maybe people, I don't know, is it that they loved him now pretending because they wanted to use him to make money, or to do one content or the other, or to review one or two things? I don't know, but you could imagine the kind of way that they celebrated that guy. Even up to now, I don't even know if he's been buried normally or not, but no one has heard anything about him. Justice for Mohbad, this and that. After a while, it quenched. Now, Junior Pope. Junior Pope was a loving soul. I've ended an encounter with Junior Pope one or twice. In fact, 2 times that he came to the country. We have been together, and I can really tell the kind of person he is. He is someone who does not really like problems. Yes. But Junior Pope was like a star. He is not even just a star, he is a star. Among the people that came in around that period of time, whenever Junior Pope was in their midst, he was recognized so easily. He was a star, and I knew him very well. And I was like surprised when Junior Pope died, the kind of people that went to his burial, the kind of people that actually loved this guy to the extent of saying goodbye to him at this last, to just bid him farewell. The people that he did not even mingle himself with, the people that he has not even talked with before, the people that he does not even know. I know that yes, many went there just to build up content and do business with. I would like you guys to watch this video and see the kind of caliber of people who were present, who went to Junior Pope's burial. And you could imagine like that. Does this kind of people actually really know or love Junior Pope this much? I'm not even going to be talking about E-Money and Casey. At least, despite the way that E-Money is, how big that man is, and Casey were present, that was a huge honor. And I can really say that yes, Junior Pope will be very happy where he is right now. Even though when he was alive, E-Money supported him. Casey supported him with their own way, in their own part, in which way that they understand that they could. You guys should just watch this video and see what and the kind of people that were present at Junior Pope's burial.
You left for a filming job many days ago, hoping to come back, Junior Pope. Many days has gone by now, still no sign of you coming back. Breaking news came around that you are no more. Many of us thought it was just a prank. You were the only mama born in your family. Junior Pope, where you are, we remember you. In whatever we do, we love you. In whatever we do, we love you.
Nollywood. These are some of the Nollywood people that did not even notice Junior Pope for the past 3 years that he was not on set with them at Saba. Most of them were present there. I only have pity on Adam Maluk, the owner of the production where Junior Pope emerged from. But because of the so much talk, the way they bashed that girl, the way they talk about some of the ones that even survived from the capsized boat, that girl was not present at Junior Pope's burial. And I could really tell how painful and how she would have been feeling, knowing that it is because of her that this thing happened. But I have a message for her, and that is, if it was not for her, it could have been from someone else. Let's just say that it was destiny. Whatever we do, how we do it, let's go out there. Don't come and say because you're a big star, you are bigger than this person, and you see your colleague trying to make it up out there, and you just look at his or her content or anything he does, you just bash it and say, hey, what is this one doing? You just overlooked it to the side. I witnessed someone that immediately that when they said that Junior Pope died, Junior Pope is dead, the first thing was for him to just post Junior Pope's picture and type rest in peace. It's like, why is that he's dead? He's dead, he's dead. And these are the people who have come across Junior Pope one way or the other, and they never put up his picture to say happy birthday to him or maybe to even check up on him. But as soon as that guy died, his pictures were everywhere. Rest in peace. Many use this Junior Pope's death to make a caricature. It is most of the things that is happening to our celebrities lately that are dying is a lesson. We all should learn from them. Junior Pope made a video, an interview with someone. I would like you guys to just listen and see the first interview, what he said.
All right, my people. So today we are with one of the most trending legendary actor in Hollywood. No other person but our favorite actor, JP.
Swag Nation.
Swag Nation, boss man. Thank
How
you
you
so
doing,
much.
man?
I'm fine, sir.
Bless you.
Right, today we're going to be asking Swag Nation some questions rather, and we're going to be getting some information from him today. So first, we want to know how come the name JP and Swag Nation. You know, Junior Pope and Swag Nation. None of them seems like a regular kind of name, like a.
I'm not regular.
Of course, you're not regular. So I'd like to know how come the name
Well,
JP
okay.
and Swag Nation.
Well, JP is Junior Pope.
Junior Pope, yeah.
Yes. And it happens that I was born and raised in Bamenda,
Wow.
Cameroon.
Oh,
Yeah, almost the same time Pope John Paul visited Cameroon.
wow.
So my parents named me after the Pope.
Wow.
Yes,
So
that's
actually,
John
your
Paul.
parents gave you Junior Pope.
John Paul.
Oh, John Paul. Okay.
This is a secret I've never told anyone.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
but when I came to Nollywood, I discovered that there was this John Paul Wadike.
Okay.
There was
Already
this
existing.
already existing. There was this other John Paul who does props,
Okay.
and I wanted to stand out.
Mm.
Yeah, so and my aunt in Lagos calls me Young Pope.
Young Pope. Okay.
So you see where the name came from.
Okay.
So I now coined the
Turn
Young
it
to Junior.
Junior Pope. So it can still be John Paul,
John
JP,
Paul.
and Junior Pope.
Anyone who calls me John Paul, you know me from far back as
Wow.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
All right. What of Swag Nation?
yeah, Swag Nation. When I came to Nollywood also,
Okay.
I discovered the big names, the celebrities. At some point, they have fans.
Sure.
Yeah, because when I came to Nollywood, I only wanted to entertain. I didn't know that at some point you have fans.
Okay.
At some point, people will gift you.
Sure.
These days, sometimes I go to the airport. Maybe I want to buy flight tickets.
Somebody will
buy for you. You go to most places. You have people doing things for you.
Definitely.
So I never expected this. So I now thought about it because of my style. God knows that God bless me with swag.
Sure.
All right. So I now thought to myself, instead of calling them fans, let me call them swag soldiers,
Oh,
swag nation. So anybody who is I don't call fans. I don't like
You
calling them
actually call your fans
swag soldiers,
or
swag nation.
Beautiful.
Individual
Oh.
is a swag soldier.
Okay.
The group is a
Swag
swag
nation.
nation.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So
So now we know the meaning of Swag Nation
yeah.
and Swag Soldier. Beautiful. So let's dive into Nollywood. As you said earlier, we all know that you're a popular face in Nollywood.
To God
So,
be the glory.
Yeah. So we'd like to know when you joined the industry and actually what inspired you to join the industry, Nollywood precisely.
Okay. 2007.
Okay.
Yeah, I came to Nollywood, though not to act, but to investigate.
Wow.
Some people will say case study. Yes, I came to see the environment. If it is an industry, I would love to be part of. And to God be the glory, I liked it.
Wow.
And on 2008,
Okay.
15th of January, I got a call from Tichi Chikere for my first lead role, Deeper Than Faces,
Wow.
starring Pete Edoche, Tonto Dike,
Wow.
Uche Lendu, and my humble self, Junior Pope.
That was your
First lead role,
you mean your first video was just you
almost the same time I came.
legends.
Yeah.
It's not just the first time. You know, some people their roles, you are just you featured amongst top legends at the time.
Oh yeah, that doesn't mean I didn't feature on some
Other
Waka
ones.
Pass. No, of course I did.
Okay.
Yeah, I did. I was bodyguard to Uncle Olu Jacob in some movies.
Wow.
Yeah, then those days I pump iron. If you see me, you go run. To the extent first way contest from Mr. Unek. You go understand what's in there.
Of course.
Those days with the gym now, it's not what they do today. People go to the gyms to do something else today. But back then we gym flyway.
Wow.
You know, fly wheel for tire.
Of course.
That's what we do morning and night.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Wow.
having said that, then what inspired me? I want to live forever. Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah. As a kid, as a young boy, growing up, I thought to myself, what is that profession I'm going to do that is going to make my name last forever? Because when I fly to Lagos, I like the Muritala Mohammed Airport.
Yeah.
Children will ask their parents, Daddy, who is Muritala Mohammed? I don't know if you understand. He's not here with us, but we still mention him. So I thought to myself, what profession to get into that is going to make me live forever, even after when I'm gone. I thought about soccer, football, entertainment came to my mind. I rap, but not very good in singing, and I do football, but not as good as
that.
So I thought I laid down my talents on the table, and I discovered that acting was the best.
Wow.
So I told that path.
Wow. Okay, so before you join Hollywood, have you ever been engaged in any other thing before, maybe a regular kind of job, or you just maybe from school as a student, or from school to Hollywood, or like were you into any other career paths or maybe job before joining?
Well, I was a DJ in UNEC.
Wow.
Yeah, University of Nigeria, Enugu campus, where I studied accounting.
Wow.
Yes, while I was a DJ playing in UNEC, those days we used 2 DVDs. I used 2 DVDs. As this CD is finishing, I'm increasing the volume of this one, reducing this one's volume. So you see how the song enters. I was there. So that's what we started with, you know. And while in the hostel, I was renting CD plates, Nollywood movies.
Wow.
Yes, I had a video club in my room, you know, and I was renting generators too. Yeah, in my room.
You're a big boy on campus.
I just wanted to go off my father's shoulders. You understand? Yeah, a lot of God knows. Yes, it's from I would call myself a silver spoon. Yeah, because my parents did everything for us.
Wow.
Yes, I'm from a family of 8, where we have 2 medical doctors in America. I mean, my brothers are all doing well. You get so, but I didn't want to live in the shadows of my father. I don't know if you get
very well.
Yeah, my father then would tell me, go to your uncle's house, do this, do that. And then I open gates, one going to say, take one of these cars. I say, Daddy, no. If I start driving your car now, I'll be too comfortable. I wouldn't want to hustle for mine. So I'll go with a tricycle or a bike.
Wow.
And while I was in Enugu in the university, I bought myself 3 bikes.
Wow.
Yeah. People were driving it for me. You get? So I'm a born hustler. Yeah, because of what my father taught me, never you be ashamed of making money.
The truth is that
no matter how.
There are not many persons who actually were born with silver spoon, who actually this hustling spirit.
Davido
hustles
like a poor man. And I like it.
You're right.
Yeah, so that's my story.
Wow.
That's my story, yeah.
I'm actually inspired.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next question is actually, we want to know the common challenges, of course, since 2017 now. You've seen a lot of challenges in the industry. There are a lot of challenges. I've interviewed a lot of top legends, and I've seen that there are some common challenges in the industry. What are your experience so far? You can say these are the challenges you've seen happening in Nollywood industry so far.
Well, it wasn't easy. It's not a smooth ride. Sure. Yes, calculate from 2008 to date. You know, say no be beans.
No be beans.
Yes, no be beans. So it wasn't a smooth ride. You get, at some point, I can remember, I always say this because it actually pained me to the bone, where I was a cast for a movie, but by then I had already shot Deeper Than Faces, my lead role.
Yeah.
So the producers, they are naked twins. Okay. Ejima and Naked, they are in Enugu, those 2 girls. Yes. They were the producers of that job. So they said Junior Pope was feeling too big. This one, so they decast me for the job.
Wow.
I was on set. They decast me, called one other guy, they called Koso, to come and play the role. So my friend Makati was smoking close to me. I took the cigarette from him and I burnt myself here. See that scar?
Wow. Wow.
That's cigarette.
Wow.
Yeah, I want to remember that for the rest of my life. Wow. So this kept me pushing, kept me going. Yeah.
That was more like kind of a motivation for you.
Big time motivation till tomorrow. Each time I look at it, I told my children the story the other day. You understand? So it was a big time motivation. I motivate myself.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, is there any other kind of maybe challenges you've seen so far in the industry?
Well, in every sphere of life, you have challenges.
Sure.
So anybody, I hate talking about it.
Challenges.
Yeah, no, I don't. Because Abraham Lincoln failed more than 15 times before he became president of America.
Sure.
So I always teach my children to fail. I tell them, when you fail, don't stop.
Sure.
Yeah, though my first son is a bad loser. He doesn't want to lose. So I try to teach him, no, I'm not angry you failed.
Sure.
Okay, keep failing until you get it right. But I only have problems if you stop trying.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
By all means, keep moving.
As you're talking, I was just thinking about something. You know, looking at you starting 2017 now, there are some actors who started actually before you who are not where you are today. So what can you say is actually the secret? What was your secret so far within the time you started till now that have got you to the palestra, to the place you are today?
I'll mention two things.
Okay.
Yeah, or three per se. Yeah. One, grace.
Grace.
Two, character.
Character.
In fact, two, grace, character.
Grace and character.
Yeah, that's what
Wow.
brought me this far.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I give it up to God.
And character.
Yes, who has been leading my path.
Exactly.
You get, and also my character.
Exactly.
I'm a good guy.
Sure.
All right. Yeah, I'm a good guy.
You don't need to say
No,
it.
I tell myself that I'm a good
literally,
guy.
anyone
Yeah.
around you could testify that you are. You are literally. Wow, grace and character. Okay. What would be your suggestions or advice, counsel to young people who want to be like you? A lot of people, they look at it, I want to be like JP, they want to feature, whether not just in the industry, but basically, let's look at the industry now, Nollywood. What would be your advice to counsel to them?
Patience.
Patience.
Patience. This generation, the Alabaka speed, where you run into. This life too sweet. Take it easy.
You're right.
You understand? It's just a short while. Okay? I posted a picture of a young girl standing in front of a mirror. And there was another image in the mirror of the young girl turned old. And under it is, enjoy it. It's only a short while before the young girl will turn to the old woman. So I wonder where this generation came out. What you run into? Okay, patience and consistency. Keep doing what you're doing. The world is watching.
Sure.
You understand?
Sure.
Yes, and also put your faith and trust in God. We are nothing without Him.
Sure.
Yeah, we are only pencils in His hand.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So that's what I have to tell them, man.
All right. Before we wrap it up, we just want to go into there was a story you were telling us yesterday. I just want to ask you that question again. I want to actually get a deeper insight of it about what actually happened between Casey, the musician, and Ojapiano people, and the trending case. So, what can you say about it? I know that your name has been mentioned countless times in the picture. So, I can't leave here without asking you what actually happened between Casey and the Oja people.
Well, like you rightly said, I hate blowing my trumpet.
Exactly.
All right. I for one never told anybody, okay, let me do this thing or grant any interview.
Yeah.
All right. I like it when God does His work. They are the ones, like you said.
Yeah.
My name has been mentioned
So many
countless
times.
The Ojapiano.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna say the truth. What about transfer? The boy named Igwe Credo.
Igwe Credo.
Yes, I went to film in Oka like 5 years ago.
Wow.
Yes, he was on the set in an epic movie. And then I noticed everybody was beefing him. They didn't like him. They say, it will do. And such things, I am one person who, I want to know what's up with the guy. So I got close to him. I discovered that he is good in the BEM.
Okay.
So I told him, use my name and do this in BEM.
What is in BEM?
What do we call BEM in English? It's like praises.
Okay, praises.
The way he does it, in Igbo land, we call it
BEM.
Praises. So, chant of praise.
Okay.
Thank you. So, he does it so well. So, I told him, use my name and do this thing.
Okay.
My brother, the boy pulled his slippers, mat ground, open mouth and shock. For more than 5 minutes, this boy did not swallow saliva.
Wow.
He was on the top note. JP, he went,
Talent in expression.
I said, what's this? In fact, I was seated and I was vibrating on my seat.
Wow.
You know? So when I posted the video, my mother called me and said, if it were your grandfather, your grandfather would raise a building.
Wow.
If they were praising him like that. That my grandfather was good at it, you know. When they praise him, he will say, he will scatter, he will hold a tree trunk.
Wow.
That he wants to pull it. You know, so I was shaking on the seat. I posted that video.
Wow.
People were calling, please, I need him for my house opening. I need him for burial.
Wow.
I need him for birthday. I need him. People were looking for the boy. And then as God may have it, 5 years later, one of the people who called was Casey Limpopo, Imoni's brother.
Wow.
Called me and said, oh, see. Give me that your boy's number. Pa! I said, and that was it.
So you were actually the one that actually connected
Straight up.
Casey to...
Straight up. I sent his number.
Wow.
Say, give me that your boy's number where he do you that thing that time. I gave.
Wow.
And if you listen to the song, his voice was the one that started the song.
Sure.
He was the one who chanted Casey Limpopo before the flute boy started. So he now took the flute boy down to Lagos. And then they went to Lagos. I advised him as a big brother and an old hand in the industry. But on our back speed.
On our speed.
Okay? Let me leave it at that.
Oh,
please.
He's fine. He's fine.
Yes.
You've done too well. It's been a wonderful session with you. I would like to say, what do you have for our viewers? Just a counsel. Both anybody watching you right now, literally from your experience so far in the industry, what will be your counsel? We're ending the show here.
Okay, a sentence. It is far better to fail in originality than to succeed in imitation. Wow. Be yourself.
Be yourself.
Originality works. It worked for me.
Wow.
It go work for you. Yeah.
I will call you original man. Thank you, boss.
One love.
Thank you, boss.
One love. One love, my brother.
All right, thank you.
Junior Pope named his fans Swag Nation because he wanted to continuously live in after his demise. Does he really know that he was going to die? Does he know that yes, something was going to happen to him very soon? And he did this kind of interview and he said this kind of things. Well, yes, the reason I'm making this video is for us to support each other. Let love lead amongst us. Let's not use because this one has not even gone there and you're not supporting the person, and when the person is no more, you suddenly start making boom. Yes, I once knew him. When I knew him, he used to be like this, he used to be like that. No, that is wrong. That is just a medicine after death. It's of no use anymore. Just imagine how the family is what they're gonna be going through right now. And to the people that keeps talking about Junior Pope's wife in an unreasonable manner, please guys should stop. That woman is too young to go through such kind of a trauma at this moment. There is no marriage, there is no relationship that does not have problem. It is the understanding that we all are using to see how is it that you don't separate or you mind how you put your relationship or your marriage out there to make it peaceful. At his burial, some people were happy, some were not happy. Look at what our mama Chinwe Owo and Rita Edochie, what they had to say about Junior Pope and his wife during the time he was buried.
The wife, Farapiaka. Oworoye, Dana Kiena de Web Sobu, and we're going to Sobu for that girl. I can't can he talk a quote? So Farapiaka, call on ye, dear, quietly. Kadie, where Zoike, my name with peace.
Nwere ka ọ ga-adị Junior Pope anwụrụgo bụ na ọnwụrụgo bụ na ọnwụrụgo onye enu kọ nke onye anyị akọ nke saa ya onwelu nna ya Chukwu bụ ya nabata ya onye enu kọ rubbish onye anyị kọ rubbish n'isi ya nabatalụ m ya na ezigbo nwa nwere obi nwa na-enwere anything discrimination in his life. anabatalụ m ya ebe a bụ na ebe ọ nọ ndị mmụọ na-afụ ụzọ ya protect alụm nwunye na ụmụ ya onye bụ nke ka m mkpa ya protect nwunye na ụmụ ya onye bụ ife dị m mkpa a na-asị aka mmadụ dị onye bụ mmadụ nwa ndị onye nke ahụ oji ndụ ya aka mmadụ dị ya onye nke nwa na-asị na onye oji ndụ ya nwa ndị mmadụ kụdebeke na-asịlị ndị mmadụ zuo ike ndị mmadụ baa n'ụlọ social media emego more harm than good. I love social media a lot, but ọ bụ na a ga-aba anya si banụ anya ọ bụ na a ga-aba anụ si banụ zia na ndị nụnwa emebighị ife rinne emebighị ife. They've done more harm than good. Watakili full of strength, full of everything. He just died like that. Nwa mmadụ anwụrụzi afọ achọrọ ka o zuo ike atabakwa nwunye ya ọfụ kọba rọbish. Aka bụ aka butele ife niile aka bụ aka na-akọ rọbish aka unu ra Chineke na-enwere ịgba ya n'unu. Onye aka ya dị ọcha aka ya adịghị ọcha. Serapụ nwa mmadụ ka o zuo ike.
You also allow that woman to breathe. Who is a saint? There is none without sin. There is no marriage that is a saint. There is no marriage that has 100% love. In one way or the other, each other must come across and say one or two things that will make them to clash and want to have issues. It happens. Junior Pope's own is not exceptional. He had issues with his wife. He's not the first person in marriage. He's not the second person in marriage. Marriage has issues. Marriage collapse. Let's allow her to live peaceful and mourn her husband peacefully. Please like, comment, and share if you like what I just said.